Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be kicking it old school, as some might say, or hopefully no one says that anymore. But today I'm going to be talking about some retro games, more specifically some retro games that I've purchased throughout the past couple of months. So I don't really buy retro games that much anymore. Before I used to pick up whatever I would see. Nowadays I don't really see too much, and I've kind of focused my collecting as far as retro collecting goes. If I do see something, I'm really looking for like Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and Game Boy Color games, because those games really do mean a lot to me. Like, I just love the Game Boy family. And I would also like to collect Super Nintendo games, but you guys know the prices are ridiculous. But PlayStation games, the PlayStation is another console that means a lot to me. It's near and dear to my heart, and I would really like to beef up my collection. So this first part of the video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the PlayStation games that I picked up over the past 2 months. And then the second part of the video, I'll share with you guys the Game Boy, and Game Boy Advance games that I picked up. So let me show you guys these games. So every now and again, I'll stop by this record store that's in my area. Now they sell like used records, used vinyls, used tapes, used CDs, and they also have a section that has used video games, retro stuff, you know, new stuff. They have consoles, all that good stuff. So sometimes I'll go in and I don't find anything, but I've been in 3 times this summer and I've lucked up all 3 times. So their stuff is super cheap, and they had some games that totally brought me back to like when I was a teenager. So the first one that I was really excited about when I saw, it's EA Sports Sled Storm. Please tell me I'm not the only one that played this game. This game was so fun. I used to play this for like hours on end, you know, just sit back, listen to the music that was in the game, and totally just race with these awesome sleds. It reminds me of Cool Borders, even though it's not Cool Borders, but I like those extreme sports type of games. This is more or less a racer. I just remember having a blast with it, and I'm glad that I can add it to my collection because it totally brings back those memories that I had. They also had this game there. I'd never heard of it. It's called Puzzle Star Sweep. It was 50 cents and it's in amazing condition. I was like, why not just try it out? So I played a bit of it, and it's actually a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me of Tetris mixed with like Mr. Driller. Actually, I don't even want to say Tetris. There's a little bit of Tetris elements in there, but it's more or less kind of like Mr. Driller. There's a story mode in there. It's just real cutesy and bright and colorful. I'm not mad at the fact that I paid 50 cents for it, honestly. I enjoy puzzle games, and this one was a nice surprise. Another 50-cent game that I picked up was Pong, the next level. You can't really go wrong with Pong. Honestly, this is like 20 different ways to play Pong, and believe it or not, it's actually a lot of fun. For reals. And then the last PlayStation game that I found at this used record store, Jammer Lammy. I actually never played this, which is surprising considering the fact that I really liked Parappa the Rapper. This is like the sequel. Got this brand new for $5 and I'm really interested in trying it out. A lot of people really enjoy this game, but I know it's going to be funky and fresh, so it'll be good times all around. So the last couple of games I have to share with you guys, I actually ordered all 4 of them online. Now those of you out there that are into PlayStation collecting, let me know if the prices have dropped on PlayStation games. Because, I don't know, it seems like prices are a lot more reasonable than what they were a couple of years back. Things seem to be cheaper than a couple of years ago. I could be wrong, but first game that I picked up, Speed Punks. Heard a lot of great things about this game. It's a kart racer, which is right up my alley. It's just wacky, you know, it looks like a fantastic time. So I really am looking forward to, you know, trying it out and having my son come down here and play with me as well. He enjoys kart racers too, so that should be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll record something if we ever do that. One of my favorite games on the PlayStation by far is Parasite Eve. I just have amazing memories of playing through that game multiple times and just loving it, just being immersed into the story. Like, I love the story. And despite me loving Parasite Eve so much, I never actually played the sequel, Parasite Eve 2. I got this for about $23, which to me didn't seem bad. You know, that doesn't seem bad. And I could have sworn that a couple of years ago when I tried to get this game, it was a lot more than that, and I kind of wasn't willing to pay that much. But $23 for Parasite Eve 2. I don't know too much about this game. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue. I know that people don't love it as much as the first one, but that doesn't bother me. I'm glad that I have it in my collection. And I want to play through Parasite Eve again and then start this one up and see if it holds, you know, true to the series. Now, out of all the PlayStation games that I purchased over the past couple of months, this was the most expensive. And when I say expensive, it really wasn't that bad. It's a Lundra, and I got it for 30 bucks. It's a Working Designs game, and I've never really even heard of this game. It came out, if I'm not mistaken, in 1997. But a lot of people have said that it's similar to Zelda, which I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm blown away that I never heard of the game and played it back then because I loved Zelda so much. In the 90s, I had no clue, and I loved the PlayStation, and I had no clue that this game existed, which is sad because I would have played it back then. But yeah, I'm excited to try it out. You know, you can explore dungeons, there's puzzles in there. It's just very similar to Zelda, so I would love to see how it holds up now. The last game that I have here, I actually got off of eBay for cheap. It was about $16, and it originally would have been $20, but the seller actually messed up on the shipping, so he refunded me a few dollars, and it turned out to be 16 bucks. It's Wild Arms. I've heard great things about this game. It's basically a Western RPG. And it's pretty short too, which is right up my alley. That's even better. If I'm not mistaken, this is also available on PSN. Actually it is, because I bought it, oh gosh, I don't know. There must have been a sale a while back, and I think I bought it for like $3 or something like that. So I'm definitely gonna fire it up on my PlayStation Vita and play through it. That's one of the games that I want to get through before the end of the year because people speak so highly of this game. They love the series, and if I enjoy it, I'll definitely seek out the other games that are in this series. I know it runs into the PlayStation 2. I think there's even a PSP game for Wild Arms. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited. Try something different. A JRPG that's set in the West. That's crazy. So those are the PlayStation games that I've purchased throughout the past couple of months. There still are some games that I want to pick up. I definitely want to get some of the games that I absolutely loved back in the day. That mean a lot to me. I definitely want to add those into my collection. I also want to try out some of the RPGs. The smartest thing for me will probably be to purchase them on PSN if they're available and play them there. And if I really enjoy it, then I'll go back and get the physical version to add to my collection. So hopefully this won't be the last PlayStation video that you guys see. Looking forward to trying to seek out a few more games to add to my collection. So if you guys have any suggestions for some awesome PlayStation games that you think I might like, definitely leave them in the comment box below. I want to thank all of you for watching this video, and I'll check you next time.